Good morning. So this video might get cut short today because of the weather, but hopefully not. Alright, the one thing I wanted to discuss, which is hardly talked about in sports or in life, is your posture. The strength of your posture, loosening up your back, expanding your spine. For most sports, you're gonna be required to stand for a long period of time. Whether you're doing a 3-hour game, a 3-hour long run, your posture is very important. Because the longer you go into that time of standing, the more back pain that's going to accumulate, and the less that you're going to be able to focus on what needs to get done. So, a couple of quick things I like to do before a long run and before a long day at work. I make pizzas for a living. Is I always start off in a full body plank just to warm up. It's very important every day to work your core. Your core is what's going to balance out the weight on your back. If you don't have a strong core, everything is going to shift to your back. And that's how you end up with back pain later on. That's how what was I going to say? That's how it builds up, over time if you're on your feet a while. All right. Next, I like to shift to stretch my glutes. We're going to keep our knee lined up right with our chest. Keep our back leg straight. I know you can't really see the back leg. We're going to start up with our chest facing up. Some people might have to stay that way. If you are just starting out, that's okay. But if you can, try and get a little bit lower. Try and get that chest to the ground as close as possible. I might even go hands behind and lean it down a little bit. All right. Same thing on the other side. Knee lined up with the chest. I'm just gonna go straight into this right here. A lot of times the lower back pain starts with your glutes. That's why I don't like to focus a lot of time on them, but it's good to get warmed up this way. All right, right back up. I like to go into a nice lunge from here. You don't need to get too deep. Just stay in this position. Keep your hips square. You're gonna rotate. Rotate to the side like this. You're gonna slowly rotate over here like this. Give it a nice and good 4 easy turns. With each one, you should be able to get a better range of motion. I mean, by the 4th, you should be like an owl. Like, I'm able to see all the way behind me. Other side. When we're doing this, make sure our posture's not slouching over when we're turning. We want to keep straight up. Remember, we want to sink down. We want to look forward. And we want to keep our chest straight. So I know some people, they like to keep their hands together like this. Alright, I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna keep a straight arm. Put my hand right on my forearm, turn, and pull. Without bending, just turn and pull. Do one more time. Turn and pull. Gonna do the exact same on your other side. Turn and pull. Turn and pull. Alright. Now done with that, we're gonna go back into our full body plank. Engaging the core again, sucking your stomach. Make sure you keep a straight back. That is another one of the prime goals of this exercise. And then really bend down. Then we're gonna walk up with a downward dog. Hold this position. I'm gonna come right up. I'm gonna keep a slight bend in the knees. Kind of like so. We're gonna bend down and we're gonna lean with the top of our head. We're gonna lead with the top of our head going into the ground. And you should just be folded over like this. Not even really focused on touching your toes. Just hanging with the top of your head, straight down. That's gonna extend your spine. If you need to, give it a little push. You should feel it all the way through here, and back here. Not too hard, but just to get it nice and loose. And slowly rise back up. Take a step back. I'm gonna take a deep breath, expand my airways. Roll my arms back as far as I can. Come back to a center of gravity. I'm going to take another deep breath. I'm going to roll them back as far as I can, opening up my back. And next, if I don't have time for the whole routine, the one thing that is most important is what I'm about to do right here. With the foam roller, place it in the middle. You gotta sit on the ends. You're gonna lean back, line it up with your spine. Make sure your shoulder blades and neck is still on the top. And you're gonna do that same thing where you roll your arms back and take a deep breath. Your palms or your backs of your hands should be able to touch the ground. If they can't, just gonna do it again. Roll your arms back. Rest your head. And like I said, if you don't have time to do this whole routine, because I know it's a lot in addition with your stretching, or if you have to go to work and you're in a rush, trust me, do that one exercise with the foam roller and it will be a complete game changer. All right. Have a good day. Namaste.